Welcome back to the Opium Den. Let's get high. Picking up, we hit episode 30 of the Monster Breeder series. I did a couple weeks again just to keep things moving. We did get pretty lucky with our trifecta elements. So this guy has 6 traits, but he has the 4 I care about: regenerate, fly, and the fires. And this with 5, missed fly. So not as good, but since it's a different gender, I'll keep it. But element 6 is really good, so we're now at a point we can breed this, and that's perfect because we were stuck with our tank line. So we can now finally breed our tanks. Who was our main tank right now? Gubby. Where's the Gubster? Yeah, so Gubby plus that offspring would be our final tank line with some element resistance in all of it. And then we could breed Vin 8 from the flank line with that same monster, and we are rolling for the end game. You know, I still think the tanks would be great to get, like, Killer's Revival on. Or I guess Pack Attack. I can try that one again, since I can breed with the Dreadwolf. Alright, so we're going to do Gubby Dreadwolf, because Carmen wants Greater Pack, so we keep trying to give her it. Eventually, this probably won't go well and I will give up. By that I mean probably sooner rather than later, but I'll give it another shot. Alright, that's about the best we can do. Not putting a ton of side effect on it. Alright, I like it. We have already given Gubby organs, I believe. Yep. We haven't given these 2 organs. Blur, thanks for commenting on that last video. Helped. We were kind of stagnant V-wise, right in the low 20s, and we didn't do phenomenal, but we crept back up to the high 20s. We really hit, like as a collective group here, a wall episode 22. I think just fatigue set in a little bit with this game, or me, or both. So just good feedback to me, you know, in general, if in the future game series, if I can keep those to around 20 videos, probably better. But also, we weren't where we wanted to be at 20 videos here, so I'm gonna just keep doing what I need to. Alright. Hey! Alright, starting out with another silver medal fight. And it said it was a dub off the start, but I want to make sure we get this. They do have 1 archer, but I want to get my guys in positions to just go hard. Gubby, let's get you in a good position to tail sweep 2. So I do think that's all the way up. And then Blur, you will be good support there. Martin, alright, so we're kind of double melee here. So we're going to slow play this side a touch more and let them come to me. Did not change over my ice armor, for the record. I should have done that, but I was not thinking about it. Alright, I'm gonna have to start taking out melee units. This guy just looks scary. So that's my main reason that we're shooting him first. We are hardly doing any damage. Let's give Gubby a little support on this side. Miss? Ooh, only 1 Gubby? I expected more out of you than that, my man. Alright, we're gonna take the fight to them. I'm doing too much and it's not paying off. Let's see. Quick shot. They're both 4, so I'm just gonna take the accuracy bonus. Poison and the bleed should get close to the kill. These guys probably have Ice Breath, so they gotta be in melee range. Wave of Frost, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep spread out a little bit. Good dodge, Gubby. I don't want to lose you. Alright, don't love that exchange. Nice, that's a good exchange. Ooh, 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 ooh. We already got a guy running. Alright. Let's see here. Tempted to pop Flawless D. But I know that takes all. Alright. Let's keep him alive. Let's give some support on this side. So he does have good vision. He has 5 vision. It's worth the flank there. There's no way I'm going to be able to get flank, so I'm just going to move up to keep my guys' fear down. Hopefully we did everything we could. He's probably not ready to come back to the fight, but we're looking okay. Shoot. Alright, we got to kill here to free up my other archer. We take a shot, and we run away. We take a shot. He can probably move 3. But I'm going to bait him back. We're playing defensive on that side. That's all I can do. Alright, let's go for a quick cleanup here. Does he have ice skin? Spiny skin? Yeah, that doesn't get by spiny. The fear. With one more bow shot, we'd have been good there. We're looking okay. We've been better, we've been worse. That 3 plus the bleed gets him close to dying. Alright, he locked down both our people. I hate that. Everyone is scared. We don't have any attacks. We're not looking great. So we gotta run away here. And I guess go 1v1 versus their archer. I ended up making this choice just because I wanted the damage. Hopefully one of these guys can get back in the fight and save my archer. We're looking okay though, as long as we can get fear down. Alright, you're doing better. I was hoping to get an attack off there, but I didn't. Man, these guys are still terrified. Alright, let's see if we can help free him up. Nice, we take that. He does have precision shot, but this turn I just get him in position. I don't think I need the frost, but I don't want to lose him, so I'm going to take it. Alright, we move up. I want to make sure to hit these. I've just given up on my homeboys back there. Come on, hasten. Any of you guys willing to... Yeah, alright. Alright, we got a couple. Everyone's rallying. Better late than never. Hasten with the trifecta. Okay, Gubby's injured. Hopefully not too bad. So one thing that did happen in the few weeks I was playing is we finally got, nice, another silver badge. We finally got a gold medal on someone. I don't think it was Gubby. I think it was Blake. We sent Blake and he came out of his frosted sleepiness and just went ham. Maybe not. It's hard to tell the difference between bronze and... mean, I guess I could look at everything. It doesn't super matter. But I did just want to give a shout out because I thought it was pretty cool. Alright. So with where we are, let's keep getting up agility here for Blur. That kind of makes sense. I like that. We're going to try one more time for the greater pack attack. So this would be a tank 9 if we hit. Very low odds we have any luck with that, but we run it. Apprentice. I don't think you made it to be better. $47. Support, alloy, armor, weapon. He's better. I don't care that he's more expensive. We're finally getting somewhere. Alright. Yep, you are hired. We did it. We finally got a better blacksmith. That has been a long time coming. Let's get him a new apprentice. I mean, 86. He'll level up quick and he's super young. I'm good with that. So what can we do now? Still exactly what we could because we don't have enchanter yet. But when he hits 50, maybe we can. Really nothing I need. I'll just make a couple greaves. Yeah, energy refill. Actually, I don't have many shoulders, so let's do that. So, enchanted. Well, I'm not enchanting it. I think I just keep going light, since mainly it's for archers. Alright, potion-wise, yep, we're finishing all the cures we can. 76? I thought he was supposed to... No! I had another potion here he was supposed to take. Oh boy. I definitely had 2 potions set up. I gotta give him the juice. And we gotta cancel everything. That's unfortunate. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I don't have a ton of faith in Dreadwolf. Getting lucky with the elements. Do I have anyone with just killer? This guy. I could bring him back into my tank line, but then I'm starting all over. I think I'd just wait, and as I start mixing and matching at the end element-wise, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's jump down here. Yep, you've got 7. Boom, boom. Dreadwolf, we're probably done with. Gubby, what level are you? 11. We can still get one more. Ooh. We're about over-leveled for silver medals now. I'll bring the pregnant wolf. That sounds like a bad choice. Champion's armor. Sorry, not armor. Honor. That's what I get for reading too fast. We could do it. We could go for our first champion event. I was kind of thinking of saving those and doing those all in a row at the end of the game. You know, kind of like one last year, we try and sweep all the champions events. The only thing that sets me up for is, like, if I fail one, am I going to redo a whole nother year? Probably not. So I could knock out my first one. But if I'm honest, like, the Potion of Cure is just great. But those are scary. So who would I have to send? I could send the OGs. Any of these, if I lose, does it mess up my breeding lines? Not really. Not really. Everyone lived. Wow, I didn't expect everyone to live, if I'm being honest. I kind of hated that. Alright. More levels. Breeding wise, nothing to do until one turn. Hopefully he doesn't die on me. Let's check out our babies. How'd we do? So we did get greater pack attack. Greater pack. He's pretty cool. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. What happens if I breed him with... Okay, my tank's a male right now, so I'd rather rebreed the one I already have. And you didn't get it, but I did get 2 females with greater pack. And I like this one more. Yeah, sure, we'll juice the hybrid. Actually, I'm going to keep breeding these quite a bit, so let me give you a worm. I'm about out of worms, but definitely worth it. And that'll be 46 at the end. He's poisoned, so nothing I can do there, but I could go taming. Yeah, more offspring's good. Purity, I actually don't need taming because I've got mammal blood there. And then we go strength, magic resist, health, because these are still kind of our tank line. Okay, 17 to turn, we're at 18. That should be pretty good. Everyone else is chilling. How did our new one turn out? How abominated is he? Okay, 0. So it did heal all off, but I do think it lasted long enough to really shorten his lifespan. Like, when it got up to red, I do think it takes time off the lifespan initially. Alright, so this is our first look at all 3. So we were able to pass on just about all the fire because I used a great potion. And we did okay with the other elements. That's pretty low shock, but that's okay. Do I want to wait? I guess I'll wait on the tank line. But I can breed Vin and that right now. So this is a cell. We no longer need ice and fire. Wait. You don't have family bond, do you? I lost family bond. This one has family bond. Okay. Shoot. So I gotta breed those 2. But first I should juice at least one of their organs. Again, one of my biggest gripes is I wish I could sort this. Alright. We're not going to worry about fire. We're good there. I mean, I do have frost fire. Frost and resilience. I need a shock. I was hoping one of these had a shock, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'll do the 56. Sure, agility and shock. Alright, and then you need organs as well. Your shock bite's the worst, but hopefully we get shock in our other guy. We'll save that, that's a great organ. Those are all 25s. That's a pretty crappy one. that's not great, but that's fine. Alright, so let's breed our 2 of these. Now I would need to give another phenomenal fire potion to keep that maxed. So I'm rolling the dice on Fly and Family Bond here. And I'm only getting 3 offspring. So I gotta do this. So no matter what, I'm passing on. So I really don't need this. Yeah, that didn't change anything. Okay, that's good. That was a good catch. And the frosts and shocks are pretty good. I wouldn't mind keeping the shock at the higher end of that. We're flipping 2 coins. I could just give another spawning potion. Let's do this. Alright. That's what we gotta do for our final element. But we at least passed it on far enough that we don't need this guy. We don't need this guy. We don't need this guy. Blank 8s we're keeping for now in case I do something dumb leveling wise. So shock, inventory wise, shock is definitely my worst right now, passing on. I don't have good shock organs. Like these are all just 25s. So I do think it's worth me going and grabbing a Sea Varnish. And they were out at the islands. What level? Okay, Blur can keep leveling, Vin can't. We'll send those flanks. Sword Masters, what's this? Only 2 warriors? Why can't I do this? I've got 2 warriors. That's phenomenal. That's an easy one. We've done that a bunch. Another concentrated fire extract so that when I breed it with stuff that doesn't have it, it doesn't lose any. I think I'm going to take the spawning potion for the sake of when I go crazy on traits. And I could care less about the money, I just want the potion. I don't think I can bring Gear. I think he's too bad. And we gotta bring someone good. Blur with the clutch, nice. Alright, we're looking good. These turns are getting quicker and quicker now that we're like in the full swing of things. Let me just check the month. January, yeah, nothing. Next month we look at weapons. Nothing like sending our people out for an expedition in January. That's pretty brutal on my part. Alright, I'm still trying to get levels on him. And on our archers. Oh, Sea Varnish. I forgot I still had him. I can get rid of him now. Yeah, that should be fine. 1 tank and archers. I guess I'll bring Blur. Killer, so that's a guaranteed win. I'm not gonna lie, I also looked at all our archers' actual stats. Geert the Slave. Yeah, that was clickbait. I'm sorry, people. He is not our best archer. Not even close. Hasten the Tall is actually phenomenal. Our best by far. Hasten's bow skills are like 56 at a fairly low level. Like just over level 10, which is pretty awesome. Versus our slave was in the 30s, so he's still like our second strongest archer, and he's still at a really low level. But I'm also just at a hard point in terms of spending enough time to keep leveling him up. I could have rushed Blur, but I kind of just wanted to get one melee attack off with Gervais. Alright, those guys have shock, yeah? I'm pretty sure they do. Excuse me. These are element boys. Okay, we just put this on everyone. And we just hope that we hit those two traits. I actually don't really need fire on them, huh? They're maxed. Or just about maxed. 100 fire bite and 94 So, I think I actually am going to go breed more offspring. Because I'm going to keep breeding these guys now with everyone. So if these produce more offspring, that will be very helpful versus trying to get the extra 5 fire. Yeah, that's the right call. Gubby, endurance. Let's start getting agility up. Blur, look at you go crazy. I mean, you don't even need endurance. So let's just go health. Dreadwolf I keep sending. Alright, and where's the sea varnish? Alright, I can get one good shock organ back. Blank 6, your time is up, my man. You, I'm never using. Alright, looking good. Let's see about another medal here shortly. Nothing here worthwhile. I'm just going to take this for XP. Alright, Hasten's 13. I don't want to overlevel him right now. But I do want levels on my humans. So I'm just going to do this. Alright, let's hit the arms fair. Fine, that's the same battle axe I got. Those aren't anything special. That's not great. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, we just buy that. Alchemist. Let's keep some spawning potions going. I think I'm out of potion of cure stuff. Nope. And then let's do a couple shocks, a couple frosts, a couple fires, and a couple poisons. And I do know we didn't have any fires, so I'm going to boop that to the front of the line. I think Blur can get, yep, one more level. Gubby could get one more. Yeah, sure. Let's get him some. All right. Druid's Market. No Druid's Quest. I don't think I'm ever going to get that. I think when I chose to help the one guy, it turned off the Druid quest line. Alright, base management. Very last thing we've got to build. Juveniles. Let's see. We're not there yet. We are gaining quite a bit of abomination because I'm greeting the offspring. Is that worth it? Probably not. I'll do it for one more turn. I can get away with it for one more turn. We're gonna take off 46, so we gotta chill out here. So we can go up 10. We want as much strength as we can, because that's still boosting tail sweep. Something like that's perfect. 5, 48, 47. They'll have like 2 abomination. That's fine. That's good enough. Alright. Oh, I guess I got to continue the expedition. Whoops. Army of Ant time. Sick 'em. Druids. Anything for me. I have been liking the mudworms. I'm trying to get my resilience up. These are still good for agility. So I'll buy all that. Alright, I think... I was thinking this was poison, but we're not there. I think I'm just going to keep the fire extract. I like the idea of the growth potions, but I'm far enough into fire. I think it's just very valuable to keep my fire maxed. Alright. Wow. Am I over leveled on everyone? Well, I'm at a point in the game that some of these guys are going to start to get above. Like I kept them around that 13 range for a while. I want to keep Gubby there because I still am hunting one more silver medal. Vin's probably the most important one for me to keep there. Nice, silver. We got a gold. Snappy, 10 without being hit. Alright, Snappy, let's go. I want to see it. Is it significantly different? Did I just not spend enough time comparing bronze and gold? Let's look. Yeah, that's pretty gold. Ooh, Gubster. To be fair, Gubby, okay, Blur was my other one who got gold. To be fair, Gubby has all the traits, but doesn't have, highest bite strength and stuff, just because it was so trait-focused. But Gubby still is a monster. Snappy is just about maxed. Sure, we'll steal more per bite. We'll get that up. Gubby, let's get you a little more agility. That's always good. Blur, no wonder you're dodging things so well. Nothing can touch you. And the elements. I mean, I've already rebred them. Good old Sapphire. Thomas, still getting levels. I love it. Start getting that fear, putting them fear in them boys. Martin, almost there, my man. Alright, nice. Alright, bandits. I'm like, what in the world has happened? Why can't I do anything? Alright, eggs, monsters, apprenticeship, blacksmith, bandits. Okay, let's do apprentice first or else I forget. I don't think he's going to be better. No. Drunkard and lazy. Hate that combo. This guy's good, but his alchemy skill is 53 and 50. and mine's high 60s. So I'm just going to recruit another one of these guys. I am kind of greeting the high alchemy skill, so Cedric's the best so far. And that's because if I can keep my potions in the mid 40s, then one potion's enough to get over 50 as long as it has the hybrid bonus. So I'm valuing that over like picking 15, 16-year-olds and training them up like I'm trying to do with this guy. Alright, you guys, let's make me a couple helmets. Fine helmets, army steel's alright. Yeah, I'm just selling them, but whatever. Keeps them busy. Makes me feel like, you know, they're doing something and learning. Alright, bandits, here we go. Let's just send our wall of archers. Actually, Hasten's still at a level. He can pop off. Oh, you just can't go because you have a bow. Well, let's fix that. Now you are back in the business of murdering people. Full human army? Let's do it. So I am going to blitz him up, but not quite yet. Because I want to keep the archers able to get around him. We're going to keep him in the back line. Yeah, fatty boy, we should murder someone. He's been angry he hasn't fought in a while. Hitting 40% out here. My boy, hungry. Okay, Merlin. 3 for 3. Of course, it misses everyone and hits Merlin in the back lines. Alright, you're gonna go 1v1 this guy. Let's see. Dead. Gear, come on, hit somebody. Nice. Gear does big damage. We are hitting some wildly low numbers right now. I want Gervais to get one hit off. Come on, where's the counterattack? Bang! Bandits are dead. Alright, so I've got those to clean up. Venom World. Let's end with one more silver medal. I think we can do this time. We've been saving Vin, I think, for this fight. You know, Gubby has a shot too because he has such good poison protection. Really? Really? I have a hard time believing that. Alright. Well, you know we gotta auto do these even if the game makes us lose. And I know he's gonna have poison spit, so I'm just blitzing. I think it's worth the 1 to stay out of that. Does he have poison skin? Yes. So actually a charge here is pretty darn good. But it only did 4? Oh man, I might have just lost this. Oh, I got to hit one more attack. And we got it. Not by much. Not by much. I almost F'd that up. Dude, charge only did 4. That's crazy. Alright, so we're missing 1 silver medal. And that's Frozen Storm. So that's way in the winter. I was going to say, maybe I can skip to that real quick. Nah, that's a long ways away. Alright, I'm going to knock out these. We'll do a few battles. I'm going to skip a few weeks until our next things have hatched and do some base management. Okay, tank, you had greater pack, and you're a female. So I was going to breed. Alright, so this is the base management stuff I'm talking about. But I'll end with something like this. This is what we're going to work on. Hey, thanks again for joining, guys. I will try and drop another episode. Let's see, this is Monday. So Wednesday, I'll pre-record that Tuesday when I get a little time, and we'll keep the grind going. Hope you guys have a wonderful start to your week. Thanks again for joining. Keep dropping likes and commenting so we can keep some interest in this channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.